Jake, what are we about to endure?
We are about to enjoy one of the Mixtec anniversaries in which we're going to celebrate with this church their 6th year of existence. And so we're going to have an all-night celebration with music and preaching and testimonies, and churches from all around the area have come to help this church celebrate. And it will be a long, hot night in which we will understand very little, but our presence is a blessing to them, so we're here. And so anyways, it should be fun for all of those who speak Mixtec.
So basically this thing is going from now to about 3 a.m. and then we wake up and start again about 9 a.m. and then we'll head home. It's gonna be a long night though. Probably lots of singing and lots of Mixtec. We made it. We made it through the 5-hour service and we're in the home stretch. We got service tomorrow, which should be a lot better because it'll be in the morning. So, and it won't be nearly as long. It's 9:40 right now. We're there since 5:30. So that's really not that bad, but they're gonna be going till at least 3 a.m. So thank God we're not enduring that. But it was a good service. Just hard when you don't speak the language. So yeah. But people were praising, people were worshiping, so that's what matters. Well, guys, we were expecting them to go from what,
5 p.m. to 3 or 4 a.m. is usually the average for an anniversary.
We got out 9:40?
Yeah, we skipped out at about 9:40 because they had their first break at that point, and we came back because we knew that it was going to be a long night.
Yeah, and they never stopped, and they're still going. So they didn't stop at 3. It's 8:30. They're still going.
Well, it's interesting because typically they stop middle of the night, rest for a few hours, eat some breakfast, and then start back up, usually about mid-morning the next day. But what they told me this morning is they wanted to push through so they could get done by mid-morning. So they got through it.
They did.
And they got through it earlier than normal because they wanted to get it over with.
Yeah.
But it was a long night. We heard them all night long. I kept on waking up in the night going, surely it's getting close. And it was right because my body clock was telling me yes. Yeah. It was like, and when I looked at the clock, it was past 3 and they were still going. I'm like, okay, something's different this time.
Man. So all those stories that I've heard of people coming to church from all the way up the mountain or going and sitting on hard floors, that was that last
night.
It's true,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Like it's one of these deals that, they just make their beds wherever it's at. And so if you're tired, go to sleep. And the rest of us are going to keep going.
There were quite a few little children just laid out on the floor. The guy in front of me was definitely asleep, but it was definitely an experience
that you hope to repeat sometime in the near future.
Definitely.
Yeah, super fun.
But this time we're going to stay all night. We're not gonna go home early next time.
What are you eating today, Court? Can you show them?
Hot dogs. This is some people in America call this a struggle meal when you cook up the ingredients in your house.
You didn't eat the beef soup that I had this morning. Why not?
That's true. Well, I wasn't awake.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little bit better.
This morning about 7 a.m. we hear Daniel stirring around and we're like, oh, time to get up. And he's like, guys, they just came and asked me to go preach. And so they're wrapping up now. It's 8:45. But he was just like strapping his boots on and everything. And it was pretty funny. It was that just out of nowhere, I think a guy came down and was like, you're up, man. Like, it's your time to go. And
so yeah, last night they told him 9 a.m. But because they went all night long, kind of threw off everything. So it was a surprise. I'm like, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's time to preach. And so, yeah, poor Daniel was taken off guard. But he's done already.
He's done.
Yeah, we saw him walking down the mountain just now.
Yeah, so he's headed down somewhere in the abyss currently. But, yeah, what a surprise for him. I think that was the most efficient Dos Rios trip of all time. We're about to say our byes to everyone, and I guess we'll be back next year. Well, I won't, but maybe the guys will be back next year to preach all night again. So thanks for watching.